Bang! Welcome
Bang.
back to the podcast.
Bang is the podcast.
Finn, that was a bit okay.
It's the podcast.
Yep. Legs caught on the wire. Move that.
Stands out so much. Rob, stop
I'm sorry.
Stop breathing, dude.
So,
Hey.
what's going on in life?
Spinning the wheel, that's what's going on.
Oh well, it's
That's
actually
what's up.
it's actually not going on.
Well, it's going on right now because
yeah.
you're like ready for.
Okay, so we're talking about pets.
Finn,
It might be. Now.
Yes, it is.
Favorite film?
favorite films.
Favorite.
Oh, yes.
Oi, oi.
I finally get to talk about who killed Captain Alex. I'm not talking
As
about
long-
that.
As long,
Bang is the podcast.
as long as you don't talk about anime, I'm cool.
All right, so I'm going to be talking about...
We'll talk for 10 minutes straight.
Unless, hold on,
No.
if we let Robbie go first, because usually people don't watch until the end, so they miss everything Robbie has to say.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I still do this.
You guys are mean. We don't
No.
like you.
Go,
Just kidding,
Robbie.
we love you.
Go.
Um,
Favorite films. Give me a top three.
I quite like La La Land.
Oh,
Um,
I wasn't expecting.
I really wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like,
Take your...
I like Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Oh, Paul Blart,
Mall
Mall
Cop.
Cop. Oh,
Paul
Paul
Blart,
Blart, Mall Cop.
Are you
Oh,
being
Paul
serious
Blart, Mall
or-
Cop. I don't think so.
I quite like the storyline. It's a
Of-
good character
Of
arc.
Paul
It's a
Blart,
fat guy
Mall
on a
Cop.
Segway.
Yeah, that's
It's a good character arc.
It's not a good character
He
arc.
probably can't even make an arc.
With his...
Excuse me, you could use him as the arc. No, that was me. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know.
I don't mean to be
calling-
offensive.
you
to
calling-
Yeah,
you.
Kevin James, if
That's-
you're watching this,
You're fat.
Yeah.
we
No,
apologise.
No, we apologise for everything. And why
I'm
are
sorry,
you
Kevin
watching
James.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
don't you have a movie to me making?
With Adam Sandler.
Yeah, typically with Adam Sandler. What's he up to nowadays?
I think what was the last thing he did? Do you know what the last thing Kevin James did was?
Search up the last thing Kevin James was in. I can't wait.
Preferably not really zoomed in.
Oh, he's an American actor, comedian,
He
script.
went bald.
Oh no.
Okay, known for Full Plot Mall
The
Cop.
last thing he did,
Was Pixels?
Hotel Transylvania 3. Oh my god.
That was the last.
actually the last thing he did is Becky and Hubby Halloween. They're in post production.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they're not out yet. But oh my god.
How? Why
Do
is
we know what we
Do
like to
not
watch?
even waste your time
with?
with Hotel Transylvania 3.
I've watched it, unfortunately.
You
Oh,
have?
no.
Yeah.
Oh my. I messaged you
Oh,
after I saw it
James.
and I said, whatever you do, don't watch it. And you went, don't worry, I wasn't planning to.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to. It happened anyway.
How?
Babysitting does things to you.
Oh
It's the
my
reason why I watched the live action Aladdin.
Yes, it's made for kids. Yeah.
I don't like it though. I don't
It
at
is
all.
made for
Hotel
kids.
Trans. Honestly, the first one was good. I liked the first
Can
one.
we just
Yeah.
turn
The
this into a
second one was a
kids
bit
channel?
meh, but the third
Sorry.
one,
I'm sorry.
honestly,
Forgive
No,
me.
they're not gonna hear it. No.
people should boycott the third one. Yeah, it's terrible.
What boycott the third one that came out last year? Because of fatigue, person that no one can hear, who's over there asking us questions.
So, Robbie, so far
Not
you've given
you.
us La La Land and Paul Blart Mall Cop.
What's the third option? Huh?
I
number
qu-
one.
I quite like.
You're not thinking of a funny joke fast enough. Come on, hurry up.
No, it's not a funny joke. It's
Most of them quit before the 4-minute mark. They're not gonna hear it.
What We Do in the Shadow. No, that's a bad film. What? It is a bad film.
I haven't even heard of
Wait,
that.
what we
What's
do?
that's
what's-
fine.
That's
what-
a TV show.
No, it was a film and then it got turned into a TV show. Shadows.
What we do in the show.
Wait, can we actually see? Can we look
I
up
think
what we do in the
seen.
shed?
I think I've seen that, but on a different website.
What we do in the shed.
So what we do in the shadows.
I
That looks horrible. What is it about? Although apparently it's hilarious.
These are supposed to be your
I mean,
favourite
it's
films,
okay.
not Paul Blart Mall Cop and What We Do in the Shadows.
Excuse me, Paul Blart Mall Cop is one of my favourite.
So who's in it? Love scenes that went too far. Jermaine
Taika
Clement.
Waititi was in it.
Jermaine Clement. Isn't he Tamatoa? Yeah, the crab from Moana.
I don't really know.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Oh, actually, Doctor Sleep. That was a good movie.
Oh, you've seen that?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
because I didn't know that is there a book for Doctor Sleep, or is it an original thing?
No, it is a book.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking it were just weird if they just pulled something out of their ass about The Shining.
Yeah, no, that would have been weird. But
It's
no,
you-
I
it's got
really
Ewan
recommend
McGregor in
it.
doesn't it?
Well,
It's good.
No, it's just Ian McGregor, and if he doesn't go hello there, then I'm gonna be.
Ah.
Does he go hello there?
No, he doesn't.
Fuck
Did,
that.
did he mention the high ground at any point?
Boycott
No.
Doctor Sleep.
But
Don't.
Ian McGregor
It's
does
got-
not say
it's
hello
got
there.
Are
character
you calling him
arcs in it,
Ian?
man.
Ewan.
I thought you said Ian.
Ewan McGregor.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I know his name's Ewan.
Ian
I thought you
McGregor.
said Ian.
And he goes hello
Ian McGregor.
I know
there. Ewan
he goes.
McGregor. Ewan.
He's
you
been
guys-
quiet
you
for
guys-
some years.
No, I was just thinking he barely aged. This man.
Mm. He's a lucky man.
Well, no. Either he's barely aged or he looked old when he was young.
Yeah, it was really weird. It's like he feels like he looks the same as he did when he made with the prequels. So I get it. That was like makeup and things like that. But
Yeah, I
still.
think he was made
But-
to look ill.
Yeah. Like, obviously.
He was in that shitty film with was it Scarlett Johansson? You know that one, The Island,
Was he
where like celebrities made clones of themselves.
really?
Yeah, and they
Oh wait.
and they put each other on the island, and then they got like when the celebrities on Earth needed.
I don't think it was
Organ
just
transplant.
celebrities. I think
Okay,
it was
well,
just
oh,
rich
it was-
people.
I think,
rich
yeah, I think.
people.
Oh,
Well,
I
not
remember
normal
that film.
people.
I remember we watched it in like film club.
Yeah, that was weird.
And it's
I feel
What?
it's interesting.
I never
It's a good premise. Good
I
premise.
leave
never
film club alone.
finished it. I think it was Science Film Club. So
It
like
was science
Yeah.
film club.
films that had slight resemblance to anything to do with
Yeah,
science.
like-
we watched
we-
Jurassic World.
Yeah, it was like so at the end. What's the story? The scientists don't do the dinosaurs. It's like that thing where it's like, so it's like, oh, scientists might be able to create like living dinosaurs once more. This guy's like, there are 5 movies explaining why this isn't a good idea. So you should probably heed their advice.
Well, no, I don't think it's saying why it's not a good idea. Maybe it's just like this is what not to do.
No, this is why,
No,
why
I
it's not a
agree.
good idea.
So like this, don't make dinosaurs.
Yeah, just don't make dinosaurs.
That's what's not to do.
They were killed for a reason.
Mm.
I mean, no.
No, because God realized that we couldn't that we
Ooh,
couldn't have
don't say that
we
in
couldn't
a
have Danny
Christian
DeVito
household.
and dinosaurs at the same time. So he had to make room for one.
Wait, you're saying Danny DeVito's almost as old as the Earth?
Are you implying that he isn't as old as the Earth?
I mean,
Are you implying he isn't an omnipotent being with
Omnipotent.
yeah,
Omnipotent.
doesn't that mean like all powerful, omnipotent, or is that
No,
not?
that's not a word.
it might be. Google it, James.
I thought omni.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
freeze
'cause that's,
it on my
I
fat
thought it was
face.
omnipresent. Oh, okay.
That cute face.
Because I thought omnipresent is when
Look
you're
at button
everywhere at
nose.
once. Omnipotent, I thought it means
Omnipotent.
you're all powerful.
Is it? Well,
Wait, click on it. I want to
damn,
see if it
is
if it means
actually
what.
there. Okay, I might have mocked you for no reason. I'm sorry.
See, you threw off my groove for
Yo,
nothing.
The
Your
Emperor's New Groove. That's a good film.
That's a good film. That's a film we can mention.
That's an incredible.
Although a film I watched again recently was The Road to El Dorado. I remembered how funny that was. That was a good film.
I've heard of that, but I got no idea what it's about.
Yeah. See, having unlimited power. See.
That was Star Wars.
We were never really.
Yes, that was
here.
Star
That's
Wars.
Was
See,
Boy.
you guys were all laughing about it, like, omnipotent, Fringe idiot. No,
I didn't laugh.
No. Yeah, you didn't. I like you. I respect you. You didn't either. But you two.
you didn't respect us in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. I respect
Alex,
you
Alex, come here.
No,
No. now. No, he's not. No, he's not
We will
coming
make
here
one
anymore.
full man. Oh, I thought you nearly made me kick the camera.
And that would have
Thought
been
you kick,
bad.
maybe kick.
Anyway,
Okay,
I'd kiss you.
Robbie, do you want to elaborate on why they're your favourite films, or do you
Uh,
want to let Finn go?
I mean, La La Land, because it's like a bittersweet sort of ending. It's just a really good film. It's really well put together. More plot, more plot, more plot.
Paul Blart.
More plot. Yeah, just
Full
leave it. Just leave
plot.
it as that. Leave it as that.
Yeah, boom. That's why I like it.
More plot.
And I really like We Were Never Really Here, because it's quite gory and graphic, and it's just really well done. It's got Jaquan Phoenix. Oh, and then the recommendation was Doctor Sleep. Yeah,
I see.
go on,
Go.
Me.
go.
Yeah.
Oh.
But don't talk
I'm
about
not-
anime.
that
Oh
laugh.
wait, sorry. We forgot to mention Grace has a foot fetish.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
This is just this is all that's the part of the segment because we were specifically instructed not to mention it, so we are deciding to mention it
Yeah,
again.
because fuck the peeps.
Because we don't take into account other people's
Jesus
advice.
wrote lol.
LOL.
I know it's really funny.
Lots of love.
I don't know what I consider my favorite films because I don't know.
Well, what about films that when you think about them, you don't you
Like-
don't have to think, oh, I've got to watch that again. It's just one of those films.
I mean, I would watch Who Killed Captain Alex like an infinite amount of times. It is hands down the funniest thing I've ever watched. But
but it's funny because it's not trying to be funny.
yeah, it's like they don't know whether they're taking themselves seriously or not, and it's just
Oh my
brilliant.
god, we
If
put
you
Who
haven't-
Killed
if you-
Captain Alex on one of the iPads
If
in
you,
the technology store in Gatwick, and we just let it play. And
if you haven't watched
today.
Who Killed Captain Alex, go search it up on YouTube. It's amazing.
No, I haven't.
Very well,
I
we're
haven't
watching it
even
now then.
watched it.
No,
Man, the
I'm
man
joking.
is killing us, man.
the,
drop the
the
ball.
tiger. Everyone you everyone in Uganda knows kung fu.
Yeah.
Well, they do.
Bomb everything big and important. but
Press the
but if
bomb
I
over.
but it's like
Can't
a
believe
mainstream
it's
it's a
not
mainstream
just
choice,
third.
but I'd probably consider my favorite film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I absolutely adore that film so much. Just everything about it I just really like from from the animation to the writing to the story, because they handled the multiverse plot quite well, and it's just very like a very good movie.
There's
I mean,
a second one coming out in like 2 years. Isn't
yeah, I really feel like it's gonna be like worse than the first one,
Better not
because
be.
that's gonna be really hard to top.
it is, but they've set up Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, so it's gonna be cool having him, but I'm just gonna hope that Sony don't fuck it up.
Oh, they will. Sony fuck up.
Most likely.
Sony fuck up everything at some point, except the
Emoji
PlayStation.
movie. But
PlayStation's good.
yeah, I don't know what I'd consider my other two like favorites. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's hard once you get one.
Yeah, it's like when you got like a favorite film, you tend to just disregard other ones.
Yeah. 'Cause
I
there's just so many.
mm.
Toy Story
It's-
3. That was.
It's a dumb choice, but I really like the Lego Batman movie.
Right.
It just
Oh no, not
Inc-
Incredibles.
Incredibles 2 is okay.
Incredibles 2 was rubbish. It wasn't okay. It was bad.
I thought it was just
really
okay.
Bad.
I thought there was.
Did not enjoy
I
it.
saw a video saying Incredibles 2 is painfully average, and I think I agree. Yeah.
Wait, what rating?
Wait,
are they-
what?
What rate? Yeah, Frozen 2's out.
Mm.
What rating are they giving?
A beautiful day in this neighborhood.
52.
Ooh, 52.
No, I don't mean age rating. I meant like. Ooh, going to
Ooh.
see
That's
that.
bad.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, hopefully
It's a shame.
it's. But I mean that's just a critic score though, isn't it? That's not.
Yeah, that's not audience
That's not
score.
audience.
Although I tend to.
Yo, that's
Why is
just
his
watch a
why is
trailer.
his left eye so? What the?
What? His
So-
left
Look at
eye?
his.
5.6. Ooh.
Oh,
That's the problem
right,
with
right.
cameras.
looking
They
at
always make many people look like they got lazy eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 2 people with lazy eyes, and they both live with me.
Yeah. So the Lego Batman movie, I don't know why it's comedy just appeals to me, and it's because like I like it probably more than the Lego movie, which is probably an unpopular opinion because everyone likes the Lego movie, yeah, thank you, James.
Everything is
Um,
growing
but,
part of a
um,
team.
But yeah, it's just I love the way they present Batman as just like an edgy child.
Mm.
It's like, no, I don't want to do that. And then he's like he's just like really like he's basically just a bad child, and it's just very funny. But I don't know. I don't know any good films because
I don't know.
I'm an
Emperor's
uncult.
New Groove, man.
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite films
off.
of all time.
Fuck off.
I consider it one of my favorite Disney films, but I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite overall films.
I still haven't even seen that film.
Still.
Go watch it.
Mm. No.
Go watch it now.
No.
No, right now. No, seriously.
No.
Here's my.
Alright, Alex, you take my place.
No! Stop trying to get. Stop trying to get him in this.
We got him here.
Oh, by the way, Alex, you should probably reply to your mum, otherwise she'll ground you.
No, she hasn't said anything.
Well, you don't know that.
They can't hear us.
fault. You know,
Oh my goodness, Alex, why are
Imagination
you
in that.
stripping? Alex, why are you doing that? No, Alex, stop! Get away from the cat! Alex, no, no. Oh, topic.
I'm
topic.
trying to think.
Okay,
you know what,
just carry on.
I can't think of another favorite film, so I'm gonna pass on to Brandon.
Let me guess,
Ah.
Scooby Doo's.
hi guys.
It'll be Scooby Doo.
It's gonna be
No,
Scooby Doo
no,
1 or
it's-
2.
It's not gonna be. You know, I mean, those
right.
live action Scooby Doo's are.
In
Wreck
fairness,
you,
I
legendary.
I really like the first one.
be my elf.
I really don't think Scooby Doo 2 was that bad.
Or Scooby Doo 1.
Yeah, no, I think
No,
they're both.
I really like Scooby Doo 1.
I think they're both equally
too
as good
much.
as each other.
Well, Scooby Doo
And
1
I
is a bit
watched
better.
Scooby Doo 2 a few weeks ago.
Wait,
So-
actually, just
so-
on a quick
so-
off note, what do you guys think of the new
Oh,
Scoob?
Scoob.
Scoob. I don't like Shaggy's voice.
No, just honestly,
Why
I
didn't
was,
they
I
just
was,
keep to the old
I was
one?
saying this.
Apparently
I think
he's
about-
mad that they didn't ask him
Yeah,
to do it.
they are.
Yeah, he's like
No,
apparently
he
mad.
is.
Yeah, apparently he's mad about it, which I understand considering he's like the best Shaggy voice that's
Yeah,
existed.
and also, it's a voiceover, so it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if he's older now
Yeah.
because he's still got the same voice.
Yeah, like he can do the impression. Like I think that I saw a thing where it was like him like teaching people how to do it, and then it's like that was only like recently, so he can still do it really well.
Yeah,
But they decided to get some dude who doesn't like
he
He-
just
he
sounds
very
like some
br-
weird teenager.
he literally just sounds like a slightly high teenager, which I guess that's what Shaggy was, but Shaggy was like an enhanced version.
Yeah,
Also, I don't think
ultimate high.
Scooby Doo isn't using enough R's in his sentences.
I think the problem with Scooby Doo nowadays is that he talks too much.
He talks perfectly now.
Yeah, and it sounds a bit strange.
Yeah, like him having full conversations is not my problem. It's like no, you can't have like this sustained dialogue with Scooby Doo. Although I did like the joke at the end with like the IKEA thing.
Yeah, the IKEA thing was good.
The IKEA thing.
That was
We're
But
in
do you know Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Who's Mark Wahlberg?
You know Daddy's Home.
No. Who does he play? I know who Mark Wahlberg
Oh,
is.
that's cool. Blue Falcon.
Oh wait, what?
Do you know the Blue Falcon?
No.
Right. Well, there was I think he might have been an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon anyway, but I say recently, a few years ago, there was
James, search up Blue Falcon.
there was a feature-length film that came out, and it was called Scooby-Doo and the Mask of the Blue Falcon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a character.
On the topic of Mark Wahlberg, Deepwater Horizon is actually really good.
Have you guys seen
Such
that
a
happening?
good movie. Huh?
Have you
He's literally got it on the screen right now, which is quite funny.
Exactly. No, it just triggered something in my head. Like it's so
have you
good.
guys seen Mark Wahlberg's acting in the happening?
No.
I haven't seen
Literally
The
the
Happening.
worst. Literally the worst acting he's ever done.
Oh.
Because he speaks like this throughout the whole movie. And he never changes. Like in any scene he's just sounding really really like soft voiced and like he's out of breath. It's like why am I talking like this?
Maybe it's
Yo, I
maybe it's
wrote
just
that.
because.
I wrote that.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, back to
Anyway, my favorite films. I think I've got a mainstream favorite film. You know, you can't go wrong with a bit of Infinity
Club?
War, can you?
Oh right.
Let's be honest. I've seen that film 16 times since it came out.
Damn.
Not really. It's a great film, man.
Yeah, but
What do you mean, but?
16
It gets
times?
to a point.
To be fair, it's not as bad as Gemma has watched like The Maze Runner like over 40 times.
Oh yeah, and her excuse is
Bloody hell.
she was on holiday and there was nothing else to watch, and I was like, oh, just don't watch it. Just
Yeah,
don't watch it.
go do something else.
I
Don't watch Maze Runner.
I had like a list of films, like classic films that everyone loves that I hadn't seen. So I've been trying to get my way through those. I really liked Seven. And if you haven't
Seven.
seen Seven,
I've seen 7.
watch Seven. It's not gonna collapse. It's fine. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Yo, Alex.
Oh, I forgot about the mic. I moved it too far away.
Oh my God.
I did again. If I'm quiet in this, I'm sorry,
Robbie.
guys.
Well, anyway, if
But
you
not-
haven't seen
not that you're
Seven,
watching.
watch Seven. It's Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Kevin and Spacey.
Is that like the what's in the box?
Yeah. That's right at the end. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spoil that for anyone. Fight Club is very good.
Yeah, Fight Club's good.
If you haven't seen Fight Club, watch Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
That's also Brad Pitt. Django Unchained.
Is that also Brad Pitt?
No, it is not Brad Pitt. Is
Ah.
a very good film. It's Jamie Foxx. What was that? Guys, James fancies Jamie Foxx.
I'm telling.
And it's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it, and some
Just make a fart noise.
German / Austrian
Don't flip me off. You're the one who made a fart noise. You're
dude.
getting called out for it.
I think
Do you guys know what I love? I love the Smosh movie. It's my favorite movie. The Smosh movie.
The Fred
Don't even
movie.
joke about that, man.
Oh yeah, the new SpongeBob film with Keanu Reeves as a tumbleweed called Mr. Sage,
I mean, I never watched SpongeBob as a kid, so
which
I
is
really,
weird.
So I didn't the trailer when I
Never.
saw it on my recommended page. It didn't.
Everyone needs to stop putting that goddamn clip on Instagram where it's like, "I love your sense of irony, Patrick." It's like, "I know," and he's like ironing like a sweater, and he's like, "I love my sense of ironing too." And it's just like,
That's a
what?
thing.
Yeah, that's like literally right at the end of the trailer. He's like, "Hey, this is gonna be like one of those buddy movies." He's like, "I love your sense of irony, Patrick," and it's like, "I know," and he's like just ironing like a jumper, and then he just throws it like the iron away and goes, "I like my sense of ironing too."
How many SpongeBob movies do they need?
3, apparently.
Yeah, but why?
Although I don't know if I like the fact this is completely 3D animated.
I mean, it's all right, but the thing with me is it kind of has a similar like connection with like Scooby Doo, doesn't it? With the film, because it's both above.
Yeah, I think he does know.
Connecting with Scooby Doo and the origin
If
story.
you're wondering why we're sitting in silence, it's because Alex is explaining things.
Oh,
We,
yeah.
no one.
Alex, come
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Come here
No,
and explain.
No.
Alex, no.
No, because as soon as Alex comes here, Finn goes down there and Rob goes on the floor.
That's okay.
Just where I want to be. I don't know what else.
The Emperor's New Groove needs to get a shout out.
No.
That film,
What's his name?
What's his name?
Oh, that's
Cusco.
gonna ear rape someone.
Only if they're wearing headphones.
Like James.
I'm gonna go back in. Go back in time with a headphone warning.
Yo, should we just make ear rape for the last 10
Oh,
seconds?
see, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do that.
Shrek's good for teen. Have you guys had any like favorite films that you had as a child, but then when you watch them again,
Cloudy
you
and the Chance.
just realize how crap it is?
Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs 2.
With the chance.
2.
Yeah, that's why I said Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yeah, 2. That was my favorite film when I was a kid.
I only saw it once.
And then like I really liked it and I found it really funny and I watched it like actually to be honest it's actually not that bad. It's got some quite clever jokes, but it's not as good as I remember. I really don't remember it.
Oh.
What about you? Do you have any?
I mean,
He's having sex in the background.
I used to.
Maybe me.
Alex and the cat.
You know, there were
Alex, stop it. Alex,
there were
no.
some dodgy
Leave that pussy alone.
films that I watched in my time, but I was very aware of what was bad. So I saw the Top Cat movie.
The Top Cat. I remember that.
That was evil. That needed to die.
Is it just me, or am I the only one who remembers that when when they used to do those like special cinema viewings where like it would be for deaf people, well obviously it's subtitles for deaf people and for like blind people it would have like a narrator explaining. Yeah, or like audio description. So, do you remember they would always use a scene from the top?
Yes,
the
yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top Cat movie.
Yeah.
I always remember that. I remember just thinking this is like the dumb scene where he's like rolling on a barrel.
Oh yeah, that was only at Odeon though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, Empire all the way. I think I used to know someone whose favorite film was Cars 2, So they obviously had no taste.
Mm.
What's no, not Grace. Although I wouldn't be surprised.
No, Grace is just about the feet.
Yeah, she's about the feet.
I mean, they had wheels. Why would you like it?
But
Yeah,
she
that's
also
just
says
odd.
that like films that aren't good are really good. Like she recommended Truth or Dare to me. She said it was brilliant, and I watched it, and it made me want to die.
James, no one wants to see that.
Well, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So.
The thing is, I'd say,
James does that from time to time.
I really like bad horror movies.
No.
Because they're like comedy movies. It's really...
Well, no, I like horror movies that have a sort of, awareness that they're being funny. But horror films that are trying to be scary, and are just bad.
Like, but I mean, I guess you could really say that about like all like most of the original slasher films. Like Halloween isn't fun. Like not funny. Halloween isn't scary.
It isn't scary, but for the time,
It's kinda
that's why you get a lot of people like in the 80s. Everyone was scared of it because they didn't know that it could be better.
yeah.
So
Alex, do you want to replace James whilst he's out?
I think recently endings in films are just terrible. Like I do. I think they just they fall flat. It makes the rest of the film seem almost unimportant.
Example.
Oh, just a lot of other films. I can't think of it right. That was
Yeah, da 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 da.
yeah.
Da 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 da.
I can't recall because every film that has a bad ending, I've sort of erased from my mind. But I do know a bad ending when I see one. So there's that. I think there might have been a film that I watched in film studies that had a really bad ending,
Yo, we got food.
or maybe it was a book.
Alex. You see that catch? Yeah, that's right.
that is-
Yeah, I got a micro penis.
Wait, are we gonna eat on camera?
Yo,
Did we? No. Mukbang.
ASMR. All right.
It's a mukbang. Thank you.
You guys want to order a mukbang?
Does anyone want to
Yo,
order
let's
a
get a
mukbang?
Deliveroo. Yeah.
So, I'm annoyed with Deliveroo
Why?
because you know their advert. Their advert says order what you want, when you want, where you want. That's what annoys me. So I was like, I really have a hankering for blah 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 blah. Sitting in my house, the only thing that's available to me is Pizza Express and 2 shitty gourmet restaurants.
Pizza Express, sorry.
I don't want a pizza. So, and even like when I go on Uber Eats, like the nearest McDonald's to me is longer than 2 miles away. So they only deliver if you're within 2 miles of a McDonald's. That's so crap.
Yeah.
What if I want a McDonald's? I've got to get.
I'm on the moon, yeah. What?
I swear, what's that Uber Eats advert where it's like the one going into space? Yeah.
What if I'm
You just said stuff and they can't hear you. Can you pass me the?
What if I'm all the way in Moscow and
I want a good Five Guys. Oh, Five Guys. Five Guys. Five Guys. Five Guys. Oh, thanks. You just take them all.
I left you one.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thanks.
That's alright, man. There was only 2 left anyway. Thought I'd treat myself. So, any final recommendations? Yeah. Well, that's been the podcast. Thanks for watching.
Actually, I like Don't Breathe.
Okay.
Don't Breathe is a good movie.
A Quiet Place. That's really good. Yeah.
Which one's Don't Breathe?
It's when they're trying to rob the old blind man.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't go well.
Did you mute him, James? Did you
Turns
mute
out he's
him?
just muted me.
you been able to hear him for the whole for any of this?
Have they been listening? Hello, guys.
5 minutes.
Hi. Okay, cool. Oh, so how long have I not been able to been? As I was saying, it's the one with the when they try and rob the blind man,
I don't think I've seen that.
and then it doesn't go well.
Okay, well, Bang.
Oh,
It's-
Get Out and Us by Jordan Peele.
I haven't seen Us.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
But
Jordan Peele's.
but this has been the podcast. Bang! It's the podcast.
Yeah,
Bang,
boom.
bang, bang,
The
bang,
enthusiasm,
bang,
enthusiasm.
bang, bang, bang,
Come
bang,
here,
bang,
so-
bang, 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 bang.